Welcome, sports fans, to a brand new weekend. Welcome to a brand new edition of your one-stop shop for juicy global sporting stories. Trust we're all doing great. If this is your first time of watching, this is DDM Sport Central. On the menu today, Nigerian athletes shine in athletics events. Fulham, somehow they give slim hopes to Arsenal's chances of lifting the EPL trophy. I wonder how that's going to happen. We have Major League Roundup plus a review of the UEFA Champions League, where quarterfinal actions will begin this week. So sit back, relax, and follow us on this trip round the beautiful world of sports. It's DDM Sport Central. Do not go anywhere. We will be right back. And so we begin today's edition with athletics. Nigerian sprint hurdler Adobe Tabugbo gave a sensational performance at the ongoing prestigious Florida Relays. Adobe, currently a senior at the University of Central Florida, UCF, clocked an impressive 12.93 seconds, even though she had a tailwind of plus 2.1 meters per second, to finish third in the women's 100 meters hurdles finals, marking the first time in her career she has made the finish line under the 13-second barrier. The race was won by standout Jamaican athlete Habiba Harris, who clocked 12.69 seconds, while Adobe's effort was enough to solidify her place among the emerging talents in the collegiate hurdling. Though the wind reading of plus 2.1 meters per second rendered the time ineligible for record purposes, it still stands as a significant personal milestone. Another Nigerian sprinter, Chioma Nwachukwu, gave a superb performance in the 400 meters hurdles. The University of Iowa freshman stunned the field with her electrifying run, smashing her previous personal record of 52.07 seconds set earlier in her career. What is even more impressive about this feat is that this was her first outdoor 400 meters race of the season. She clocked a blistering 51.44 seconds in the 400 meters hurdles to finish second in Heat 1. So we move over to football and we go straight to the English Premier League. This team that used to come with Manchester derbies didn't seem to come with the one that was played over the weekend, trust me. The game actually ended goalless. There were half chances though for both teams, with the better chances falling to Manchester City through Omar Mamouche. But he could not beat Andre Onana in goal for Manchester United. Now, the draw leaves Manchester United in 15th place, while Man City remain in 5th position. Thus, they are still hanging in the balance for the chance to get into the top 4 on the EPL. In other games, Liverpool suffered their first away defeat this season. Our Nigerian players, Alex Iwobi, and Calvin Bassey, were in good form. Alex Iwobi was in fine form as he scored a goal and assisted another in Fulham's 3-2 victory over Liverpool. I'm sure Arsenal fans will be jumping and happy. Alexis McAllister put the visitors ahead early in the game in the 14th minute. But Fulham showed resilience and got the equalizer not long after Liverpool's lead through Ryan Sessegnon in the 23rd minute. Alex Iwobi made it 2-1 in the 32nd minute, and 5 minutes later, Rodrigo Muniz got on the scorer's sheet, making it 3-1 for Fulham. I was surprised at that point. But then Luis Diaz gave hopes of a possible comeback for Liverpool when in the 72nd minute, he pulled one back for the Reds. The game eventually ended 3-2 in favour of Fulham. Some other games in the EPL saw Tottenham Hotspur defeat Southampton 3-1, while Brentford and Chelsea could not find the back of the nets for all of 90 minutes plus injury time, so that the game ended 0-0. West Ham and Bournemouth settled for a 2-2 draw. Crystal Palace defeated Brighton 2-1. There were actually 2 red cards in that game and they were shared equally between both teams. Ipswich Town lost 1-2 at home to Wolves. Nottingham Forest lost 2-1 away to Aston Villa. Now, let us take a look at the EPL table. Arsenal fans are hoping and praying seriously that Liverpool will continue to drop points. But then at the moment, Liverpool's lead over Arsenal has reduced to 11 points with 17 games remaining. Arsenal fans, I'm sure, will be hoping that the points will keep reducing. Liverpool tops the table with 72 points. Arsenal are in second position with 62 points. Nottingham Forest. Actually, Liverpool is 73 points. Arsenal 62. Nottingham Forest is in third with 57 points. Now we move over to Spain and we go straight to the La Liga, where Real Madrid could have closed up the gap between them and Barcelona, but they lost at home to Valencia 1-2. And Barcelona were unable to capitalize on this slip when they played 1-1 with Real Betis. Could Real Madrid and Arsenal be reserving their strengths for the UEFA Champions League on Tuesday? Barcelona has extended their lead with 1 point so that they now lead Real Madrid, who are in second place with 4 points. Barcelona, they have 67 points and they're leading. Real Madrid are in second position with 63 points, while Atletico Madrid is third with 60 points. We move over now to Italy and we go to the Serie A. It was not a good day for Atalanta and our own boy Ademola Lookman as they lost 0-1 at home to Lazio, which featured another Nigerian star, Dele Bashiru. Dele Bashiru, in fact, provided the assist for Gustav Isaksen to score for Lazio. In other games, Empoli and Cagliari played out a barren draw. Roma and Juventus also played out a 1-1 draw. 10-man Torino played out 1-1 against Verona. I think these leagues these days, they want to have something in common. This one either plays draws all through, or they lose at home all through, or they win all through. Anyways, Lecce and Venezia played a 1-1 draw. AC Milan and Fiorentina settled for a 2-2 draw. Parma and Inter Milan joined those who ate Ogbono soup, draw soup, by playing out a 2-2 draw. Monza lost 1-3 at home to Como. Genoa defeated Udinese by 1-0. Looking at the Serie A table, Inter Milan tops the table with 68 points. Napoli, with a game in hand, have 64 points in second position. Atalanta is in third with 58 points. We move over to Germany and we go straight to the Bundesliga, where Werder Bremen defeated Eintracht Frankfurt 2-0. FC St. Pauli played out a 1-0 draw with Mönchengladbach. Union Berlin defeated Wolfsburg by 1-0. I remember, there was a time I used to call it Wolfsburg, but I was corrected that the W in Germany is pronounced as V. So lost 3-1 at home to Bayern Munich. Looking at the Bundesliga table, Bayern tops the table with 68 points. Leverkusen are second with 62 points. Frankfurt are a distant third with 48 points. Now we will not talk about all the leagues without talking about our own league, as in the NPFL, we also had games. Shooting Stars could not have a way with the high-flying Ikorodu City as the game ended in a barren draw. Niger Tornadoes blew away the Warriors from El Kanemi by hitting them 2-0. The Stars of Lobi and those of Sunshine could not outshine each other as both teams settled for a 1-0 draw. Katsina United and Bayelsa United also played out a 1-0 draw. Nasarawa United defeated Aqua United by 2-0. Rivers United pipped Remo Stars. Remo Stars, watch it, you're dropping points. They pipped Remo Stars by 1-0. The People's Elephants, Aimba of Aba, gradually finding their way back to continental ticket placing, defeated Abia Warriors 2-1. Plateau United and Kwara United settled for a barren draw. Bendel Insurance and Enugu Rangers also settled for a barren draw. The Naze Millionaires, Hardline of Owerri, defeated Kano Pillars 2-0. Now we take a look at the MPFL table. Though Remo Stars lost their game, they still top the table after 31 games, a game less than most teams in the MPFL with 60 points. Rivers United is second with 55 points. Abia Warriors is third with 50 points. So we move over again to Europe, and where we look at the UEFA Champions League. It's the big one as the UEFA Champions League enters the quarter-final stage, and actions will begin on Tuesday and Wednesday, 8th and 9th of April 2025. Bayern Munich will host Inter Milan. Bayern Munich won their last Bundesliga game, unlike Inter who drew their Serie A game. I want to go for Bayern Munich on this one. Both teams are formidable though, from front line to their back line. But I check through my heart. I see Bayern winning over 2 legs. Arsenal, the Gunners. I've been telling my colleague Ibrahim that they are not going to win this one. Arsenal, the Gunners will be hosting Real Madrid. Arsenal fans, please don't come after me. It's just my own personal opinion. It doesn't affect anything about Arsenal. I see Real Madrid qualifying over 2 legs. But let us see after 2 legs who will go through, because there is so much confidence brewing from both ends, both players and supporters. Judging by both teams' play over the weekend, one may say that Madrid do not appear convincing to beat Arsenal. But hey, this is the UEFA Champions League. And if there's any team that knows how to play the game, it is Real Madrid. Barcelona, in another game, will host Dortmund. Barcelona drew in their La Liga game over the weekend, while Dortmund won convincingly, in their Bundesliga game. But then Barcelona with Rafinha and the sensation Lamine Yamal in the mix, you cannot bet against them winning over 2 legs. So I go for Barcelona. PSG will host Aston Villa. At a point in time, I had already paired Liverpool against Aston Villa for the quarterfinals, but with PSG shocking Liverpool, I don't think I want to rule them out. PSG could still have something to offer against Aston Villa. But then, I see both teams giving us a good balance of play, because both of them will balance each other, out over 2 legs. But the soft side of me still wants to give it to Aston Villa over 2 legs. So do not forget that your entry of predictions for the last 4 of this season's UEFA Champions League ends before the end of the first set of games on Tuesday. Rounded up. We already have some predictions, and we have noted them. The first correct entry, which we will know by the end of the second leg games, will get a prize from DDM Sport Central. And so we'll call it a wrap on today's edition of DDM Sport Central. We hope you enjoyed all that we brought to your doorstep for your viewing delight. Do not forget to like, share, comment on today's edition and previous editions of DDM Sport Central. Do not also forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, Diaspora Digital Media. Follow us on Twitter, Diaspora DM. On Instagram, Diaspora DM. In fact, on all social media platforms, you can get us on Diaspora Digital Media. Until I come your way on another edition of DDM Sport Central with some more exciting stories, I remain your host with those sparks. You have a lovely and sporty day ahead.